Hello everyone and welcome back to the Web of Intrigue videos for Let's Play Prototype. Moving on to sequence 2, our first target is Dr. Howard Lionheart. You know, he was walking casually until I showed up. Then he decided to be all...
Codename Mother exhibits odd characteristics not consistent with DX1118 infection. Whether this represents natural immunity or something more remains to be seen.
So, what does this mean to our research?
We all agree she represents the best chance we have to crack the virus's defenses.
Now our next target is an interesting name, Dr. Russell Lee. All I'm thinking in my head is do the hustle. That's all I'm thinking about.
She wasn't infected naturally. She was a damn test subject. We don't know that. This whole thing stinks. We're being set up. The results we've achieved. Where do they go? They just vanish. What are you going to do? Whatever I have to.
I find that one to be interesting, but I'm not entirely sure who is actually speaking. I have my speculations, but I'm not entirely sure. Our next target is one that connects two nodes that we already have. First Lieutenant Brian Regensburg. He's a bit off of where I was expecting him to be. He's actually more within Central Park. Hey, what's up?
You've seen our order to isolate the subject on site, sir, from General Randall himself.
She's more than some test subject. You have no idea what she represents. Don't try and run this like some exercise. We need to move her out of the city, now.
Well, that certainly didn't happen. Our next target is Staff Sergeant Ernesto Sane.
Anyone else seeing this? Run back! Find that target.
I don't know why you're checking where I've already been. Because I'm right behind you.
First general order.
When in doubt, shoot to kill.
Second.
No clearance, no passage.
Third.
Nothing crosses the red line, sir.
Shoot first, ask questions later. Wonderful. Our next target is Dr. Harris Woodger.
What is it we're looking at here?
The future. As amazing as it seems, he can manipulate his body on the genetic level. The changes are instantaneous. Everything, even the clothing, is imitated. Tissue differentiated and transformed on the fly. I want it on the slab. I need to know what makes it tick.
Cameras everywhere watching our every move. Our next target is Dr. Joseph Schulze.
What were we keeping from them? Everything.
Go on.
This source. It's the key to genetics, but it's also a machine, churning out the worst viruses ever seen. Things that, if they got out of the lab, could literally erase human civilization as we know it.
And how did that make you feel?
I wasn't paid to feel.
So we traumatized that old man and learned about a guy who had no emotional attachment to what he was doing? Not really much of a connection. Our next target is Dr. Brian McCord. I will. It did exactly what you said.
We have confirmation of the agent in 2 sampling stations.
That is a variant of DX1118, still untyped.
In 10 to 15 hours, an outbreak is likely to appear. It is vital that fast action teams are on site within minutes of the first confirmation. We're here to make certain what happened in 1969 never happens again. You all know your duty, whatever it takes.
Small snippets here and there of what apparently happened in 1969 or a previous circumstance of what's happening in New York. We don't know what yet, though. Our next target is Lieutenant Corporal Anthony Kaufman. I just wanted to have you up on this little ledge rooftop. It was supposed to be romantic.
Nah, I hear these operators are out of merit. Some fucking division or another. Blacker than black, these fucks. They got no rank, no fucking protocol, they're fucking barbarians. And they're in charge.
And so with that, we have our final target for this section of the game. No web targets are currently available at this point. We have to continue on with the story missions. At this point of recording, I hadn't done the mission Break the Glass just yet. So, according to this, there's 2 other targets that we have yet to see. And if you've seen the previous main episode, we have already actually looked at them already. So I'll see you next time, everyone, as we continue on with Sequence 3, which has already been unlocked since after completing Break the Glass. See you next time, everyone.